Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. In this video, we'll be discussing the most interesting psychological facts about human behavior. Have you ever wondered what drives our decisions and actions? Well, the field of psychology has spent decades studying these questions and uncovering some truly mind-blowing insights into the human mind. Today, we'll dive into some of the most interesting psychological facts that will leave you amazed and perhaps even questioning your own behavior. But before we learn some of these incredible things about the human mind, make sure to check the links in the description to find out more interesting facts and recommendations about psychology, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Alright, let's get into it. Fact number 1. Halo effect. Have you ever met someone who is really beautiful and thought to yourself, wow, they must be really smart and kind too? That's called the halo effect. It's when we assume that someone who excels in one area is awesome in every other area too. It's like assuming a really talented singer can also cook a mean lasagna. It's a cognitive bias that can lead us astray, but it can also work in our favor. So next time you're trying to impress someone, maybe put on your best outfit and let that halo shine bright. Fact number 2. Bystander effect. Another interesting psychological phenomenon is the bystander effect. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where everyone's just standing around waiting for someone else to do something? That's the bystander effect in action. This happens because people assume that someone else will take care of the situation, and they don't want to embarrass themselves by offering help unnecessarily. It's like a game of hot potato, but with responsibility. Nobody wants to be the one left holding the bag. But seriously, this effect can have some serious consequences in emergency situations. We need to break the cycle and be the hero we want to see in the world. Plus, who knows, maybe you'll become an internet sensation for your heroic actions. Let's break the bystander effect and be the change we want to see in the world. Fact number 3. Audience effect. This one is for goal-getters. Do you ever find that when you share your goals with others, you end up not achieving them? Well, guess what? You might be falling prey to the audience effect. Basically, studies have shown that when we tell others about our goals, we're actually less likely to achieve them. This is because we get a false sense of accomplishment just by talking about our goals, and that can kill our motivation to actually work towards them. So, if you really want to succeed, keep your goals to yourself and let your actions speak louder than your words. Fact number 4. Placebo effect. One common experience many people have is taking a pill that they thought was going to cure all their problems and then miraculously feeling better. That is the power of the placebo effect. It's like magic, except it's not magic at all. It's when your brain tricks your body into feeling better because you believe you're getting a real treatment, even if it's just a sugar pill or a fake treatment. Scientists have used the placebo effect to test new drugs and treatments. They'll give one group the real medicine and another group a placebo. And sometimes the placebo group will actually show improvement because they believe they're getting the real deal. It just goes to show how powerful our minds can be, even when it comes to our physical health. So the next time you're feeling down, just remember that sometimes a little bit of belief in something can go a long way. Fact number 5. Pygmalion effect. You may not have realized it, but your expectations of others can have a significant impact on their performance, which is what the Pygmalion effect is all about. And it's a pretty cool concept. Basically, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. When we believe in someone and expect them to do well, they often rise to the occasion and perform at their best. But when we have low expectations, they may start to doubt themselves and not reach their full potential. It's amazing how much our attitudes and beliefs can impact the people around us, especially in our relationships and interactions with others. So why not use this effect to create positive change? By believing in someone and encouraging them, we can help them achieve their goals and reach new heights. And who knows, they might just surprise us with what they can accomplish. Fact number 6. Dunning-Kruger effect. Moving on to the next, have you ever come across someone who thinks they know everything, but they have no idea? That's the Dunning-Kruger effect for you. They act like they're the ultimate expert on a topic, but in reality, they don't know as much as they think they do, and it's a real thing. Basically, it's when people overestimate their abilities and knowledge, leading to poor decision-making and overconfidence. It's like fake it till you make it mentality, but unfortunately, they never really make it. It can be frustrating to deal with these people, but the funny thing is, we might also be guilty of it ourselves. So the next time you're feeling overly confident about something, take a step back and ask yourself if you really know as much as you think you do. Fact number 7. Zeigarnik effect. You might have that one unfinished task on your to-do list that just nags at you all day, even though you've accomplished a million other things. Well, turns out there's a name for that feeling. It's called the Zeigarnik effect. Basically, our brains are wired to remember and obsess over tasks we haven't completed yet, but it wants us to feel a sense of accomplishment by finishing them. But we can use this effect to our advantage by breaking down big tasks into smaller, more manageable ones. That way, we can trick our brains into feeling like we've accomplished something and keep ourselves motivated to tackle the rest of the to-do list. So go forth and conquer those tasks, one small step at a time. Fact number 8. Benjamin Franklin effect. Do you know that there's a trick to get someone to like you more? It's called the Benjamin Franklin effect, and it's backed up by science. So basically, if you want someone to like you more, you just need to ask them for a favor. It could be something as simple as asking for their opinion on a project or asking them to grab you a cup of coffee. Yes, it's that simple. Our brains are wired to justify our actions. So when we do someone a favor, we start to believe that we do it because we like them. And guess what? They start to like us more too. It's a win-win situation that can help build trust and connection between people. Does it happen to you that sometimes you just can't stand someone's voice? Well, it turns out that tone of voice is like a secret message that we receive from other people, even if we don't realize it. And it's not just about what they're saying, but how they're saying it. A sharp, cold tone can make us feel like the other person wants to keep their distance, while a warm, sweet tone can make us feel like they want to get closer. It's like a secret language that defines the tone of our relationship with others. But here's the thing, people's tone of voice can change depending on their mood or personality. So if you want to get to know someone better, look out for those consistent patterns in their tone. It could give you the key to understanding their personality and mood. And who knows, maybe you'll even start to like their voice. Do you ever feel like you're just not sure how someone feels about you? Whether you're looking for love or already in a relationship, being able to read body language can be a game changer. Let's start with the basics. Have you ever noticed that when someone is interested in you, their eyes tend to linger on you? And if their pupils are dilated, that's a good sign that they feel attracted to you. On the other hand, if someone has their arms crossed, it's often a sign that they're not interested or feeling defensive. One tip is to pay attention to micro expressions, those split-second facial movements that can reveal what someone is really feeling. And don't forget to take context into account. For example, if someone is standing with their arms crossed, they might just be cold. Before we proceed to the last interesting fact today, make sure to check the links in the description to find out more about facts and recommendations about psychology, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Finally, this is for social media marketers. Did you know that the colors you choose can have a huge impact on the success of your brand? That's right, and it's not just about looking pretty, it's about sending the right message and connecting with your audience. It might seem like a small detail, but the psychology behind colors is actually super powerful. Believe it or not, different colors can affect people's behavior and perception of your brand. Have you ever noticed that restaurants often use warm colors like red, orange, and yellow in their decor? This is because these colors have been shown to increase appetite and stimulate conversation. On the other hand, cool colors like blue and green have a calming effect and are often used in hospitals and doctors' offices. But here's the thing, it's not just about the meaning behind the color themselves. It's also about whether the colors match up with your brand's personality. So if you're trying to attract a fun and playful audience, you might want to go for bright, cheerful colors. But if you're trying to come across as more sophisticated and refined, you might want to go for more muted tones. It's all about finding the colors that work for you and your brand. And that's it for today's video. We hope you enjoyed learning about these interesting psychological facts about human behavior. Let us know in the comments which fact surprised you the most. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.